Let independent artists shine. Shine the light on the underground. Music Monday videos. Make it one day, here we go. Some make it featured on the show. Sign up and get on your grizzly, yo. You might have seen them on the road with the camera and the microphone. Shine the light on independent artists. Yeah, they gon' hate, we gon' get it regardless. Riding the hardest to get to the bag. Wanting that Instagram cash. Throwing that old duty bags. Shimmy, 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 yeah. Give me more. Music Monday video. Music Monday videos. One exposure, there it go. Wanna get it, there it go. Wanna make it, here it go. Music Monday videos. Wanna get it, there it go. One exposure, there it go. Wanna make it, here it go. There it go. Music Monday, here it go. Music Monday, here it go. Music Monday, there it go. Music Monday videos. Wanna make it, there it go. Wanna get it, here it go. One exposure, there it go. Videos, Music Monday videos. Give me more.
What's going on, guys? It's your man, Big Vegg, and why they call me Big Vegg? Because I'm always doing big things. I'm your Rock and Rossi Media Ambassador, and we in the building, man. It's Music Monday videos. Come on, man. It's another Monday, so you know what time it is, right? I got the dopest artist. I got the dopest guest, and she giving all the sign language as I introduce this show to y'all. We here though, man. Oh, this is so serious. Okay. So, you know I'm hyped, and I got the dopest guests that come through, the dopest artists that come through. This woman that's sitting next to me, I've known her for a while. She's doing a thing. Raised in New York and now living in Cleveland, correct?
Born in Cleveland, raised a little bit in New York from the age of 17, back in Cleveland.
Okay, so I had it reversed, but y'all get it.
Yeah.
I'm here with Nicole Marie. How are you?
What's going on, my friend?
You good?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here with you. Giving God the praise. Thank you.
That's right. Shout out to the G.O.D., man.
That's right.
Nicole Marie, singer, songwriter. Mm-hmm. Like you said, born in Cleveland.
Yes.
Raised in New York and went back to Cleveland and back and forth, I guess, right?
Yeah, I went to New York when I was like 18 years old. So then, all the way up until 20 years, came back to Cleveland now, and I'm back and forth now.
Right.
So I'm everywhere.
Okay. Well, we'll give our audience a little bit of intro to basically how you got into the game, and just a little intro, because I want to get into the first video, so go ahead.
I mean, I've been singing since I was 8 years old. My brother brought me into the studio. And I just, ever since I haven't stopped. I started writing for other artists. I started, creating. I moved to New York, started working with different producers. Every producer probably under the sun. Then, always was in the background. But, now it's time for me to
come out of the
background and kind of just do
shine your light.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay,
we're on the Run It Up Radio tour right now.
Okay, going down.
So it's going down. And you know what Run It Up Radio, what it really means is we're running up in the radio stations.
Ooh, running up on the radio is like what?
Yeah, we're like we're kicking the doors down.
Kicking the doors down. You're playing my single right now.
Right now.
Nicole Marie is in the building all the way from Cleveland. It's definitely dope. So let's get straight into the first joint.
Okay.
The record produced by Vinny Idol.
Yes, shout out to Vinny Idol. It's called Days Are Harder.
Days Are Harder. We're gonna get into this record, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about the story. We're gonna talk about the record, and it's just so many other things. Nicole Marie's in the building. You are now tuned in to Music Monday videos. I'm trying to tell y'all something real serious. Okay, keep it locked.
It's Money Al.
Hey, Al, it's Nicole.
Hey, what's up, Cole?
Hey, listen, man, I'm getting really discouraged, I've been going through, like, so many ups and downs, and people just aren't even understanding music is my life,
Hold on. This is what you're going to do.
All right.
You cannot give up. You got to keep going. Nobody can stop your dream. This is your dream. Remember, at the end of the day, when you got to look in that mirror, you're looking at yourself.
Right.
This is your time to shine.
Yeah.
Nobody should be able to ever take that away from you.
I know, Al. I'm not doing this just for myself, I'm doing this for everyone who believes in me, like my family. I'm not a quitter, I believe in myself. I'm going to keep pushing, I trust in God. I'm going to keep my faith. I know He's got a plan for me. I know He does.
This is one thing I want you to understand.
Yeah.
I want you to go harder.
Okay.
Keep going hard.
I will.
Just keep going harder.
I'm going to keep going harder. Thank you.
vecchia, Dio mio, però che è esto? Dios mío, otra vez.
Sometimes I'm your mother, sometimes I'm your father. With understanding, nobody plans it to be a victim of circumstances. Days are harder, I gotta go harder. Sometimes I'm your mother, sometimes I'm your father. With understanding, nobody plans it to be a victim of circumstances. Days are harder. Oh yeah. 'Cause days are harder, I gotta go harder. Sometimes I'm your mother, sometimes I'm your father. With understanding, nobody plans it to be a victim of circumstances. 'Cause days are harder. Oh yeah, to being a victim of circumstances with no understanding. Oh yeah, so I gotta go harder, yeah, gotta go harder. 'Cause days are harder, I gotta go harder. Sometimes I'm your mother, sometimes I'm your father. With understanding, nobody plans it to be a victim of circumstances. Days are harder, I gotta go harder. Sometimes I'm your mother, sometimes I'm your father. With understanding, nobody plans it to be a victim of circumstances.
We back, baby. Music Monday videos. Come on, man. Like, it's a Monday, so you know what time it is, man. You know you tune into the illest, okay, the illest independent music video show on the planet. I'm your man, Big Vegg. I'm your Rocker Watson Media Ambassador. Keep on telling you, man, I'm always doing big things. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with Nicole Marie.
And Nicole Marie's in the building.
Woo!
We're in the building.
So we coming off of that Vinny Idol joint.
Yes.
Talk to us what we just saw. I feel like it's a real heartful record feeling, but it's like an R&B pop ballad type of joint. Give us a little intake on how you put that record together,
Right.
And and how you met with Vinny Idol. Give us the whole spiel.
Yeah, I mean, I've known Vinny for a long time. You know, I've always been in the mix in New York. I've always been everywhere. So I was introduced to him by a friend of mine by the name of Money L, and shout out to Money L. And so I basically just wrote the record because I felt like I needed to go harder. You know, the chorus is days are harder. I gotta go harder. Sometimes I'm your mother, sometimes I'm your father. You know, but whatever circumstances, you know, I'm not gonna play the victim to my circumstances. I'm gonna keep
just go.
I'm gonna go. So that was the whole point about that. You know, just not playing a victim to my circumstances and just keep pushing forward and making sure that. You know, you beat the odds.
Right. No matter how no matter how hard the odds could be.
Yeah, beat the odds. You keep pushing forward. So that was the.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's dope. Is that record on any compilation or EP or LP, or is that just a single that's out?
Yeah, no, it's out, and you can see the video too, and.
Okay. That's what's up, and you can also see the video on musicmoneyvideos.com as well. Okay, so every artist, every guest that I know that has a story of how they came to be. Of course, there's more left to do, but everybody has a story where they began.
Right.
So your story begins, obviously, like you said, you're born in Cleveland, but you moved to New York, East Harlem, correct?
Yeah.
So
1199.
Right. There you go. So give us a story of how you started with music and just how Nicole Marie unfolded.
Well, when I moved to New York from Cleveland, it was just on a dream. It was like, I want to do music. I figured New York's the best place to do it.
Right.
Things weren't going too well in Cleveland at the time. I was in a bad relationship. I was going through things, and I'm like, I need to get my life together. And like, I need to focus on my music and really try to go at it. So the only thing in my head was what to do was to go to New York. That's what I was thinking at the time.
I mean, if you make it in New York, you make it anyway. You know what I mean? It's the hardest spot to make it. But go ahead.
So we went out to New York. I went out to New York by myself, and then my brother ended up meeting up with me. Nice. And it was like, at first, back then it was a whole bunch of payphones everywhere. So what I would do is I would put the quarter in, and I would have my notebook out with my brother and write down, okay, Def Jam, all right, Atlantic, okay, I'm going to hit this place at this time. And then it was just like, okay, quarter, let's call them up, because it was just a lot of book bags, you know, notebooks,
Right.
running around trying to meet as many people as I can, running up in spots that I didn't even know existed,
Right.
and just trying to meet people. And that went
And
around.
network.
It didn't work at first. I mean, it was just like I kept on, you know, doing that. I would go to Def Jam and I would go in the courtyard, pass out my CD,
Right.
and then like a couple times I got offered to like do shows. Hey, I'll pay you $200 to do a show in the Bronx at 225 was my first show in New York.
Oh, wow.
Do you remember Club 225?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Yeah,
I
that was
do.
my first real paying gig.
Wow.
$200.
It's in the Bronx, you
Yeah,
said?
in the
Yeah,
Bronx.
yeah,
to do
yeah.
3 songs.
BX, baby! Okay. Okay.
That was exciting because I called my dad. Oh my God, I'm getting paid to do a
Yo,
show.
yo,
Oh my God.
you gonna remember your first paid gig as an artist, because that's something really important.
Yeah, nobody knows that Veg, so that you got that.
Oh, and I got the exclusive! Big Vegg doing big things. So I'm getting hot.
No,
Okay,
it's okay.
Let's continue. So after the paid gig.
Yeah, so after the paying gig, you know, I just kept on pushing forward, meeting people, and then it wasn't until, I'll be honest with you, I met all these people in New York for all these years, and then I ended up going back to Cleveland, right? And then that's when my music really started to take off, when I moved to Cleveland.
When you moved to Cleveland.
Because you know, at the time when I moved back to Cleveland, it was a time where I really went home to focus. You know, I went home to focus and to really, God was like, look, go home, focus on me, you know, then everything's going to come to you when you just focus on me. So that's what I tried to do.
Right. And I'm sure in New York, it was really hard to
Yeah.
connect with people, and to you know, there's a lot of people that were giving you broken promises. And just, you know, BS stuff.
Yeah, but shout out to New York, because let me tell you something. If it wasn't for that, like, I wouldn't be able to be as strong as I am.
Right.
now, you know?
That taught you to be. That taught you your strength.
And what happened was, from there, there was a lane that opened up for me called the mixtape lane, and the mixtapes I started getting on mixtapes. Shout out to legendary DJ Ron.
Yes. So let's transition into that. How did you meet him, and how did y'all get together to rock out? You know what I'm saying? Talk about that.
So I'm really grateful to be able to work with Ron G, because he's a legend, and you know, it's like, he gave me an opportunity, so it's awesome. You know, it's so great. It's like he put me on mixtapes, and then other DJs started putting me on tons of mixtapes.
So he was like the
that.
beginner, like he brought you out a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And
wow.
so you know, that lane just opened up to me, and it just kind of, it was working. And then I started getting on albums, and then mixtapes, albums, you know, and then radio, and then DJ coalitions, and then
so he basically opened the door for you.
Yeah, the door was open. The door was wide open, and then I am so grateful for that, you know, and so
you still work with him today?
Yeah, of course. I got a new song, you know, Rose in the Concrete.
Okay, here we go. We gonna get into that later, because she told me all about it. We was on the train right over here, like, yo, fans, the Rose in the Concrete. And I'm like, yo, I heard this record. I want to, you know, I mean, we gonna get into it. That's
the energy's big here.
I mean, it's something serious. I told you.
I
don't play around when you playing with Big Vegg. That's what's up. So shout out to him, obviously opening the doors for you. Talk about when you teamed up with your brother to start your media company, which was called.
It was called Rock Me TV.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Then we'll get to the next video.
Well, that was a while ago. That was maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah, but I want people to understand that you don't just, that you're not just a singer and songwriter, but you also dibbled and dabbled in the media world as well. So, you know, get busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of what French did with the DVDs. You know? Right. So it was kind of like in that era where DVDs were popping. Everybody was like into that DVD world. You know, like Smack DVD, Cocaine City.
Right.
So at that time, my brother was really innovative, because he was very smart when it came to technology. He knew how to stream live before people really knew how to do that.
So we could kind of say he was like the first cat that streamed live.
I don't know if he was the first one, but he was one of the first. One of the very few that knew how to do that. Yeah.
Okay,
so
we
we started this company, and it really took off at the time, and it was in a bar. We lived above the bar, and in the bar we would have like all the DJs come, and we would have like, you know, interviews with celebrities, and
y'all just kicked it off like that.
Yeah, it was cool, because it was like Lenny S, Maya the B, and Big Light, and they had this like great show called The Round Table, which I thought was totally amazing. Yeah, and they put so much work into that show. It was just a beautiful show. I loved it, and it was really cool. And Gemini Keys as well, who was the host. So
plans on bringing that back, or
you know, you never know. I don't.
I mean, right now you're focused. on your music career, which is okay, which is obviously I overstand that, but
yeah, I'm focusing on the music. I'm focusing on my acting, and I'm focusing on like Nicole Marie, like how to move forward. Because back in those days, you know, I was always in the background. Usually, I had a band and stuff, and I was performing, but I was always in the background, really just trying to meet people, passing out. Like when they were doing big shows, I was passing out my demo, like
networking.
Hey, can you like put me on this song? Can I do a song for you? Yeah, and shout out to Lady Luck because she actually put me in the studio at that time.
The Jersey Queen herself, Jersey Queen MC.
Yeah, I was in the studio with her, and she was like, she was writing some stuff for me. I remember, and you know, and then I was like, you know, it was just a really cool experience.
A lot of these opportunities, man.
Really cool.
So definitely shout out to Lady Luck. You know what I mean? Obviously opening the door. As far as that aspect.
Yeah, that was cool.
Let's get into the next video. Handle Your Business.
Handle Your Business.
Handle Your Business.
Yeah.
Which was
that was produced and remixed by DJ Ron G.
Yeah. That he has become like your right hand man in the sense of music, right? Like
big time. Yeah, he's a powerhouse.
That's what's up. So we're gonna get into that video, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk with Nicole Marie.
It's Nicole Marie VP in the building.
VP.
Yeah, we're running up in the radio stations at the Run It Up Radio Tour. I'm here with Vegg.
Yes. So what's the VP stand for?
VP stands for, at the time it was Vice President, because I was supposed to be a Vice President. And I felt like, you know, maybe being a Vice President is better than being a CEO because you're more in the background. Right? But then I looked at it and said Nicole Marie VP MVP, and it kind of all went together.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, I don't know what it means. It all means the same.
The same thing.
The same thing.
All right, so you know what we go? Based off of that, we're going to get into this next video. It's going down to Handle Your Business.
Because you know what? You got to
handle your business. All right, we're going to keep it locked. MusicWinnerVideos.com. We'll be back. It's your man, Big Vegg. Nicole Marie's in the building. All the way from Cleveland. It's going down. Keep it locked.
Keep it locked.
Handle your business. You're not the same. Handle your business. On tomorrow, gonna day. Handle your business. Bye, baby. Bye, baby.
Music Monday videos. I'm your man, Big Vegg. Nicole Marie is still rocking with me.
Nicole Marie VP.
Oh,
I'm here.
Oh, the vice president is here.
I'm in the building.
I gotta take off that. No,
Yeah.
Okay. But we here. We back coming from the Handle Your Business video. Because we had to handle your business.
You always gotta handle your business.
Talk to me about that video, because I feel like that video is like real serious, man. So talk about the concept of that video, the concept of how you put that record together, as far as the lyrics and all that.
Yeah, the record Handle Your Business is really all about handling your business. Like, you know, doing what you have to do. And no shorts, no loss. Like, just moving forward and handling your business. And the video is like no makeup, like just real, like
It's raw.
Raw. Yeah, like messy hair, no straight hair, like real curly and yeah. So it was and it's produced by legendary DJ Ron G and remixed by him as well.
Okay, there you go. My man Ron G getting all the love today on the show. Yo, Ron G, what's up? Where's he from? He's from Cleveland as well, or?
Who, Ron G?
Ron G.
No, I think he's from New York,
He's
right?
from New York,
Harlem?
right?
Yeah, Harlem.
Harlem, duh, that's right. I was making sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I was testing you.
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean, to
yeah.
make sure since you knew.
Good. I'm on my game.
There you go. So, moving on. Let's talk about some influences.
Okay.
Coming up in the game, man, as a singer and songwriter, obviously, you know, everybody gets influenced by the classics and the greats. Give me some influences that helped you, you know, get through your times, get through the, you know, get you focused for the pen and the pad. Some influences that you listen to.
I like Anita Baker. I like Sade.
This is soul right here. Yo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I actually like the Carpenters.
Okay.
Remember that song?
Wow.
Why do birds-
Wow! See, this is so. See, this is the era when everything was so full and it was just real. It was raw. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
It's something serious, okay?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I
go ahead.
listen to like old, like Kenny Rogers. You know,
Wow.
I love Kenny Rogers. I mean, a lot of different, you know, even Guns N' Roses I listen to when I was.
Guns N' Roses.
So I'm like all over the board. So when it comes to music, sometimes people will be like, "What's your genre?" I'm like, "Well, you know, I can do everything.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah, I can write songs any genre. I can sing any genre. Any genre. I don't want to be put in a box because
Yeah.
you know, it's like
then because that's when you end up in that box. You stay in that box, and people are labeling you. Oh,
Right.
she's his R&B,
right,
and that's it.
Right. So.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, Nicole Marie, I'm trying to tell you, this is really serious. Okay. So now I'm gonna ask you to brag a little bit because you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you've been doing the media thing, you've been doing the singing, you've been in the background. Now you out there doing it. Give me some things that you have achieved up to now. Obviously, you know, you did the American Idol, which you was, I believe, top 10 runner-up.
Yeah.
You've been on a couple stations. You work with a couple people. Rockwilder, Vinny Idol. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. See. I do research on the people that I interview.
You did.
But I want you to brag because I know I missed a couple things. So tell me, like, I guess the top 5 things that you've done in your career that you feel like you can say, damn, like I did that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm excited about. I was able to perform at the North Carolina Greensburg Coliseum, also the American Airlines Arena in Miami. I feel proud of the fact that, you know, I'm all over the radio stations globally, and that's such an accomplishment as an independent artist.
Right,
That's
independent.
really,
You're not signing anything.
No, so it's like I'm doing this like.
Yeah.
You know, face forward. It's like
Right.
really, really cool that's happening. Because, you know, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I want to be on the radio.
Right.
So, like, being global like that is really exciting. Not just, you know, shout out to all the internet stations, but not only internet, but FM,
FM,
AM, you know. And
just the
that's
stations,
cool.
period.
Yeah, it's really cool. And,
That's what's up, man.
yeah, and then, just being on a lot of albums and mixtapes, like, I think that's really cool because that was an outlet for me when there was no outlet. And I don't think a lot of women have, I mean, especially, like, I don't know about...
No, be real.
I feel like that lane has... I'm utilizing that lane to the... And I felt like it was an open lane for me.
Right.
That a lot of people just
passed off on it.
Yeah, I guess singers really... I don't know. I think it's more like of a rap thing.
You talking about the mixtape?
Yeah, the mixtape.
Okay.
More rappers.
Yeah. Because you don't hear a lot of singers on mixtapes.
You hear singers on mixtapes, but you don't really see like the push of that for
right,
a woman.
It's more for hip hop.
Yeah, it's more for like hip hop artists. So I think that lane that was opened up to me was different for people, and they were like, "Wait a minute."
And you took advantage of that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was like, you know, it's working. Yeah,
it works.
It worked, and it was really, and it was accepted. So, and then all the DJs that are playing the record, that's amazing because I'll get things in my DM like of DJs videotaping themselves playing my music,
Right.
shouting me out, and I'm like always on my phone trying to repost everything because
It's a lot.
I want to make sure that they know that I appreciate them.
Right,
you know, like
right.
I appreciate the fact that you took your time out of your day to do this for me.
Okay.
You know, and like so all
okay.
Yeah, so you know that's big to me. That's
Okay.
big.
So speaking of appreciation and all that, let's talk about your artistry as an artist. When you get people hearing you, like your public, your audience, your fans, what do you want them to really get when they hear you sing, when they hear your music, when they hear your singles, when they see your singles? Like what are the things that you want them to get when they see you?
I want them to know that I'm very passionate about what I do. I love music. And there's a lot of people out there that love music just as much as I do. And they're all out here pushing forward. And I give everybody that credit. You know, it's like, you know, constantly grinding and being consistent. And I want people to know that, you know, I take this serious. And I believe that they know that. You know, I believe at this point in the game, they understand that Nicole Marie VP is a serious artist. She's out here grinding. And
She's the vice president!
And being consistent. And just, I like that's cool. Yeah.
She's not like,
So, I mean, and I want people to know, like, I really just, I love it. You know, I love music.
You love what you do.
I love what I do.
Okay. So bouncing off of that, and I'll ask this one last joint, and then we'll get into the next video. What are some, and I ask this to a lot of artists because I kind of want to see what their goals are. What are some accolades that you want to achieve? I mean, you already achieved a lot of accolades up to this point, but what are some future accolades? Like do you want to win a Grammy? Do you want to go platinum? Do you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like what are some accolades, I guess, in the future that you're looking to achieve?
Remember when we were talking and I asked you the same question?
Yeah.
And what was it like? I think you said I'm going to the top. Right?
Yeah, I'm taking over the world,
Taking
baby.
over the world.
Dr. Evil.
That's right. So that's how I feel. I feel like, you know, I wanna take over the world, but in a way where I'm giving back. You know, it's like I want to get there, and I want to be able to use music as a platform to help women and children in crisis, domestic women who have been through domestic violence.
Okay.
You know, I want to make a difference. I want to open up shelters, you know, for people, for women and children in crisis, and
be a voice to the voiceless.
Be a voice to the voiceless, and give them the opportunity to get jobs and help them. So I think, you know, in my head, it's bigger than music. I always say I want to do God's work. I want to, you know, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to make a difference.
Man, we all human.
You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody perfect but the big homie above. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
So I'm just trying to do that. That's the goal. You know, I mean, Grammy would be great. You know, all that is cool. And
it's really just giving back to the people.
I think it's about giving back and using this platform for good, not for selfish reasons. You feel me? So that's how I feel.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so we're going to get into the next joint. Someone for you, right?
Someone for me.
Someone for you.
Someone for you.
Someone for me.
Someone for me.
Someone for you. You see how we just bounce around? See, this is the chemistry that gets created. This is all spontaneous, but we here. Someone for you, which is also produced by.
It's produced by legendary DJ Ron.
Of course. See, I was just asking to make sure that she knew because I wanted to remind her.
He's testing me.
I'm testing her.
Yeah.
I'm glad she knows that. So we're gonna get into this video. It's going down. You are now tuned into Music Money Videos. We are your #1 independent music video show on the planet. Okay, shout out to Damien, shout out to the whole crew. We in the building, man. Keep it locked.
Shout out to Music Mondays.
We here. We'll be back.
I've been in love before, not like this for sure. Hey. I've been in love before, never felt like this for sure. Been kicking down the wrong door, praying for a miracle. Yeah, been waiting all my life, finally trying to get it right. Been kicking down the wrong door, praying for a miracle. Now bet all my chips is on you. Always make me feel really special. Hold my hand when we're walking the ass. Uptown kissing me with your eyes closed. Made me believe there's some better days. Open for the sun, but just ain't the rain. Impossibilities, no pain, no gain. Fighting like this when it's times like this. So go hard for you. Never throw it away. me. Put it all on the line when you step to me. Been waiting for love, like ash for the sun. I love it when you're loving me. Feels right when you're hugging me. I've been in love before, never felt like this for sure. Been kicking down the wrong door, praying for a miracle. Yeah, been waiting all my life, finally trying to get it right. Been kicking down the wrong door, praying for a miracle. Praising God in the morning, shake, so our souls is rejoicing, shake. In this cold world, don't bother me, sing it like the angels in heaven. No weapon formed against us gonna prosper. Swear on everything, I put it on my mama. Sometimes we feel like we hit a break, won't switch it like the seasons quick. When I feel like this, I've been in love before, never felt like this for sure. Been kicking down the wrong door, praying for a miracle. Yeah, been waiting all my life, finally trying to get it right. Been kicking down the wrong door, praying for a miracle.
Hey, you know it's somebody for everybody, baby. There's something different, something new, you know. Let's figure it out, let's make it work.
When I'm in family, stay together, you and me, yeah. And what a blessing it can be. Paint a picture you and I can see, yeah. I've been in love before, never felt like this for sure. Been kicking down the wrong door, praying for a miracle. Yeah, been waiting all my life, finally trying to get it right. Been kicking down the wrong door, praying for a miracle.
And we back, baby. Music Monday videos. Come on, man.
Come on.
Yo, let me tell y'all something. If it's a Monday, you know what time it is.
Yes.
You know what I bring? I bring the illest artists, the illest guests, with the illest moves and the illest grooves.
I have some grooves.
No, Nicole Marie's in the building.
I'm in the building.
The vice president.
Yeah, we're here in Patterson.
Patterson, New Jersey. You know what I mean? You know it's going down, man. Damon, the whole crew, what up? It's
Damon.
Music Monday videos,
Yo.
man. Coming from that someone for me.
Someone
See
for
how
me.
I messed it up. You know,
We
someone
come-
for me, right?
Yeah,
I had to remember that someone for me,
Yeah,
right?
you got it. You got it. You're doing good.
Give us the concept behind the record, the video what we just saw. You know, it sounds like a nice love joint.
Yeah, someone for me. It's a love song.
You got lovey-dovey on it.
I'm so emotional.
Oh,
I think that's why
man, you got lovey-dovey on them.
I did.
I need love.
They're like, why do you always write about love? I'm like, because I need to find it.
Right, I hear that.
It's like, but yeah, no, it's just a love song. You know, what did I say? What was walking down the Ave? You know, I forget the words right now. I can't even think.
It's okay.
But
okay.
it's like
It's all right,
it's
all
a love song, and it's basically, you know, about finding that one person that you really.
Trying to rock with.
Yeah, and they rock with you back, and no matter what, it's like
Right.
I found that
y'all,
person.
boom.
You make me so happy. It's like the guy. I think I wrote it because I was in a relationship, and he was at the time he was just.
He was on
I
point.
never met anybody that like really showed that he loved me so much or cared about me so much and showed me so much affection. I said, I never experienced this before. Right. And that's when I wrote it. I said, well, actually, Ron G sent me the music, and it was at the perfect time because I got the song at like 10 o'clock at night. And I
the
was
grind!
Like, yeah, I got
it don't stop!
I was in bed and I said, oh my God, I got an email. I got to check my email. And then when I seen it was the song, right, I seen the song, I said, oh my God, I got to write to this right now. I can't take advantage. I got to write. And that's when I said, okay, I'm gonna write about this experience, and that's what happened. That's another one, Veg, for you.
Come
Jeez,
on,
I
man.
keep giving.
Let me tell y'all something, man. See, I be getting all the gems, all the chaos emeralds, man. Come on, man. You know what I do. I'm your man, Big Veg. Why they call me Big Veg? I'm always doing big things, and this is why I'm giving y'all all the exclusives. Every artist has a story, and I feel this is the best thing on why I love doing the correspondent and the hosting thing, because everybody has a story. Because you know what it is. Everybody remembers when they get to the top, like when they were like when 50 Cent made it,
yeah,
like when Jay-Z made it, when Biggie made it, but they don't they forget about the come up.
Yeah.
And this is the come up. This is the most important part. So you can't forget about the come up, y'all.
Yeah, the come up is definitely real.
You know what I'm saying? So moving forward as an artist.
Yes.
So we got the tour you're doing right now, which is called the Run It Up tour.
The Run It Up Radio Tour.
Run It Up Radio Tour.
Mm-hmm.
What's on the horizon? What's next for Nicole Marie?
What's next? More music, television.
Woo!
I'm in a.
You acting?
Yeah, I'm acting now.
Okay.
So I was in a few, little things here and there, like Nas, The Land. I was in a little part of that. And
do you die?
no, I didn't die.
Okay.
It was just like I was like,
Sure,
10 minutes of fame. Like
Oh,
10
ooh.
seconds,
Okay.
nothing major.
10
But it was
seconds.
Nas.
10
so
seconds better than 0.
Yeah. It was not, so I was like, okay, this is great. So, but then there was other movies that I have actually been in. I was in that Ice-T movie with Clinton Hill. There was like a little part in there with The Sopranos.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Cornbread's in that movie too.
Okay, there you go.
And then I was in this other movie it's like a mafia movie called Connected.
Oh.
And then I'm actually in this new movie in Cleveland that's about to come out, which I auditioned for.
Okay.
And I'm playing a councilwoman.
Okay, can you say the name of the movie?
I don't know the actual name, but it's about.
Damn,
It's
I
actually,
need that exclusive, Nicole.
Yeah,
You've been giving me nothing but exclusives throughout the whole interview.
I think it's called the epidemic, but I don't. And it's about like the heroin epidemic.
I need somebody.
It's
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, when I find out, Veg,
you're
I'll
gonna
send
text it to me,
you.
of
Yeah,
course.
I'll
Yo, Veg,
definitely-
this is the movie.
Yeah, I don't want to say the wrong name.
No. Of course. Then you get
This girl doesn't know what she's
Right.
doing.
I got you. That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah.
As far as music, though, obviously you got more music coming.
Mm-hmm.
Can we expect like an LP, an EP, a project coming for 2019?
Yeah, we're gonna expect all that because music's never gonna stop. It's always gonna be in my heart. I've been doing it since I was a kid.
Right.
So any opportunities with music, yes, I'm in there. And I never take any opportunities for granted. I always wake up in the morning and I'm like, I gotta go harder. I gotta go harder.
Ready to
Isn't
go.
that a lot to think about? But I want to be able to. I have a lot of goals, to give back. So I have to work harder, extra hard,
every day.
Put that work in.
I hear that. So we've been kind of dropping a lot of jewels throughout the whole joint, through the whole interview. As a female in the industry, a male-dominated industry,
Right.
I'm sure you've ran into a lot of hardships, a lot of struggles, you had a roller coaster ride, ups and downs.
Oh, totally.
Especially coming to New York based on faith and just trying to make it happen.
Totally.
Give some advice to those that might be watching, and I ask it to every artist. There's gonna be that one artist or that one person that's watching this interview, watching us, or watching you for the first time.
Right.
They're about to go into a studio for the first time. They're about to hit the stage for the first time.
Right.
They're coming into the music industry for the first time and they're watching this. What are you gonna say to them?
I say that do what you love to do. Listen to your voice. If you believe that you should wear this or sing this way or do this song and you really believe in that vision, you're like, I really love this. But then let's say your mom or your uncle you can't do that. That's not right.
Right.
Or you have your friend saying, oh, that's whack. Don't listen. You can listen to people, but just listen to yourself. Listen to your voice, that instinct that you have in your gut, because that's the actual voice that you should listen to, because you never know what it can create.
Spider sense.
You know what I mean? And that could be the big vision that everyone missed because you didn't pay attention to what Jay-Z says, right? What did he say? You have to block the outside noise. And then what else did he say? He said the genius thing about everything was that he didn't give up.
Right.
So I always I listen to that. I like Jay-Z. I'm a big fan of his. So it's like,
Ho! There you go. Hey,
So,
it's the rock.
yeah. So I think it's like, do not give up.
Wow.
You keep pushing.
Right.
You listen to yourself.
Right. You got feeling.
At your gut feeling, and you always put your faith. Keep praying. Keep praying, because that's where it's at. And give back.
Right.
Give back.
Give back. Right. Give back.
Just constantly do good to others.
Yeah.
And the good things will come to you. No matter if they're doing bad things to you,
Right.
it doesn't matter.
Right.
You continue to put good energy out, and
Karma.
you get it back.
Karma.
And
I'm a firm believer of karma.
And that's what I believe. I believe no matter what, you just keep giving that good energy.
That's
out.
right. That's right. No matter what.
Yeah, no matter what.
That's what.
And
it
then
is.
make yourself a schedule. I put a schedule together. This is my goal. I want to do this. I want to have my radio tour. I want to, I need to do this video. I need to
Vision
do.
boards? English, right?
Yeah. Oh, you can give me a high
Yes,
five.
I am.
There we go.
There you go.
So yeah, I put together a little list. Mark it off. I did that. I did that. Is
The checklist.
The checklist. Because you could have it all in your head, but if you don't write it down and say, "Oh, I finished that," then
Right.
you never finished it.
That's true.
So you have to make yourself goals and you have to complete them.
Right.
You know,
Check them off.
Even if it takes you a year, at least you completed it.
Right, check that off.
What did my brother say? He said, if you were trying to get to the ocean and you have to keep walking, you know, eventually you're going to get there.
Right. You just gotta keep going.
You got to keep going.
Right.
But if you stop,
Then,
you don't get to the ocean.
Right.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, it does. Because if you try to get to the ocean, you
Right.
stop, you're not gonna get there.
Not
Like
gonna get
that's
there.
just point blank. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell people they can follow you, Instagram, Twitter, and websites where they can check you out.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to say something else too.
Okay.
Always support the DJs and the people that
course.
are supporting you. I mean,
Right.
if the DJs are playing your music, make sure you talk to them and create a relationship with them.
Make
Get
sure
to
that they
know
feel
them.
appreciated. Yeah.
Know them. Like, oh wow, you're actually playing my record. Like,
Right.
thank you.
Yo, shout out to the DJs, man.
All the DJs playing
Word.
this record, especially Rose in the Concrete and
Right,
stuff
right.
like that.
Right.
Thank you, man. I appreciate everybody from the bottom of my heart.
Right, and everybody supporting as well.
Yeah. You can check me, and my name is Nicole Marie, but it's going by Nicole Marie VP.
The Vice President!
Nicole Marie VP, everything. So Twitter, Instagram, what else is there?
The website?
Yeah, it's gonna be NicoleMarieVP.com, but that's in the works and all that type of stuff. But yeah, Nicole Marie VP, you can check it out everywhere.
The Vice President.
Oh, and then Rose in the Concrete is streaming everywhere.
Okay. So
we have to
so
go
we
there.
talking about it all. You must have said the title like 10 different times
Yes.
in the last
Promo.
5 minutes.
Promo.
I am mad at you. So you're basically telling us to transition into that.
Yeah.
So therefore we shall transition into that record.
Thank you.
So Rose in the Concrete.
Yeah.
This record, I feel like, is real personal.
Very personal.
You speak a lot of hardships, speak about struggle, but you also speak about achieving goals and just a lot of things. Talk about that record and the creation of making it and then everything.
First verse. This is for my ladies wearing hearts on their sleeves. All the cute boys running circles around me. Used to hang out where the liquor and drugs be. Ashamed of mistakes in the past.
Wait. Okay. Wait. You can't give them. You gotta give them the app. Okay. Go ahead.
Companies got marketing scams.
Okay, you
There's
do
$1
that.
million in the briefcase, but they're selling souls for the big face.
Oh.
I just came to sing a few verses while they trample on the rose and the concrete. They're selling dreams of a Coachella stage. Can't bury money when they're digging the grave. They're they're selling lay treasures up in heaven, hoping it gets saved. I never thought that I'd be singing on the beat again. I never thought that I'd be singing. So praise God.
That's the first verse. She gave us the first verse before the video. I didn't ask for that. She just that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us more about the record though.
So the record is just about going through all these different obstacles in life. Hurdles, meeting the wrong guy, getting the door shut in your face.
Yes, the nose.
All the no's.
The broken promises. The abuse.
Yeah, the abuse, like everything that you can think of that
All the
goes
negative.
wrong. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, but God pulled me out of the mud. And that's when you're like, okay, I never thought I was going to be singing again. I came back to Cleveland with nothing.
Right.
Lost everything in New York and came back to Cleveland with nothing.
To start over.
So in my head, I was like, I never thought that I'd be singing on the beat again. Never thought that I'd be singing. I didn't think I was going to be singing again.
And she gave us a sample. Come on, man. Like, I'm giving y'all the juices, man. Like, man, y'all gonna thank me later. In fact, you know what? Let's get into the video. Rose in the Concrete. Make sure you guys go get that. Go get it on all the platforms. And every video that you see that's on today's show is on musicmoneyvideos.com. Big shout out to that as well. Big shout out to Amy. My homegirl, the commander-in-chief, Damien, the executive producer, all the other hosts, man. You know what time it is. musicmoneyvideos.com. We're here. Make sure everybody logs on to the website so y'all can stay in tuned with what goes on. So you see she's giving us a sign language. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, and y'all, you know what I mean, you guys see. Oh, you crazy. Okay, so that's what it is. We're going into the video. Rose in the Concrete.
Rose in the Concrete.
And that's what it is. last words and last things you want to leave for the people.
Last words, thank you to everybody who's been supporting me, helping me, giving me positive motivation, reinforcement. Thank you to God for giving me the platform to do good and to give back. And, you know, I appreciate you for having me on the show today. Shout out to everybody who is just grinding. And
so we
working.
do, baby!
We're working.
We're working.
We're putting in the work.
Boy.
Let's go.
That's what it is. Okay. Rose in the Concrete. We out here. It's your man, Big Vegg. I'm your Rockarazzi Media Ambassador. It's going down. MusicMoneyVills.com. That's what we do, man. We out of here, man. Keep it locked.
Wearing hats on their sleeves. You boys running circles round me. Used to hang out where the liquor and drugs be. Ashamed of mistakes in the past. Companies got marketing scams. Million in a briefcase. Selling souls for the big face. I just came to sing a few verses while they trample on the rose in the concrete. They're chasing dreams on the Coachella stage. Can't bury money when they dig in the graves. Take treasures up in heaven, hoping to get saved. Never thought that I'd be singing on the beat again. Never thought that I'd be singing. Never thought that I'd be singing on the beat again. Never thought that I'd be singing praise. Rose in the concrete. Oh, rose in the concrete. In the concrete. God is the glory, glorious strain. Covered by the blood, shield is the faith. In the day of trouble, nations he made. Dudes take advantage, so I shut him down. Can't let him see me cry, I dip out of town. Jesus the king, now wears the only crown. I'm in the right now, then looking on my left. There is on my face, lost in the past. Well, this one's born inside, and they make music, they will sing. All my fountains are in you. Oh, rose in the concrete, in the concrete. Never thought that I'd be singing on the beat again. Never thought that I'd be singing. Never thought that I'd be singing on the beat again. Never thought that I'd be singing praise. Rose in the concrete. Oh, rose in the concrete, in the concrete. Rose in the concrete. Oh, rose in the concrete, in the concrete. Shoot an alley, you can do it back to me. Shoot an alley, you can do it back to me. Pain on my downfall, but still I rise. Crying, you can see the tears in my eyes. Shoot an alley, you can do it back to me. Dreams and nightmares, still I sleep. Pain on my downfall, but still I rise. Crying, you can see the tears in my eyes. Never thought that I'd be singing on the beat again. Never thought that I'd be singing. Never thought that I'd be singing on the beat again. Never thought that I'd be singing praise. Rose in the concrete. Oh, rose in the concrete. In the concrete. Rose in the concrete. Oh, rose in the concrete. In the concrete.
Let independent artists shine. Shine the light on the underground. Music Monday videos. Make it one day, here we go. Some make it featured on the show. Sign up and get on your grizzly, yo. You might have seen them on the road with the camera and the microphone. Shine the light on independent artists. Yeah, they gon' hate, we gon' get it regardless. Riding the hardest to get to the bag. Wanting that Instagram cash. Rolling that old duty bags. Shimmy, 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 yeah. Give me more. Music Monday video. Music Monday videos. One exposure, there it go. Wanna get it, there it go. Wanna make it, here it go. Music Monday videos. Wanna get it, there it go. One exposure, there it go. Wanna make it, here it go. There it go. Music Monday, there it go. Music Monday, here it go. Music Monday, there it go. Music Monday videos. Wanna make it, there it go. Wanna get it, here it go. One exposure, videos. Give me more. One exposure, there you go.